student activities go on. Rushes go on right here for our fraternities, sororities, and sororities, if you're into that thing. Student environmental centers here, a lot of times, this is where Greenpeace comes out to do a lot of their stuff. Yeah, our Lambda Society. Yeah, okay, cars on campus. As a transfer student, this is new for transfer students, but we are actually allowed to have cars on campus. Before it wasn't allowed, but now it is as of last year, I believe. Parking spaces, they vary. You can buy a parking space for a little bit cheaper. I would say it's about like what? I think it's around $400 for a parking space each quarter, and that would give you a spot on either like the west remote or the east remote lots, which are kind of like, I would say maybe like a 10 to 15 hike to like any given spot. Or if you're interested in buying like an A pass, which my roommate has, and that's the car I'm using as we speak, you can buy one of those for about $600 a quarter, and that gets you right outside of your respective college. So it's really the car here, I left my car home. I don't think you need it here. If you've noticed, like walk up and down the streets, we have city buses and our own personal UC Santa Cruz buses running all throughout the day. They start from 7 o'clock in the morning until our buses finish at 12 o'clock midnight, and the city buses continue for Slug Life or the Night Owl until 3 o'clock in the morning every single day. And with your Santa Cruz ID, you're entitled to public transportation throughout the city. So you really do not need a car here, but if you prefer it, if you know you're going to be the type to go back down home a lot, then definitely bring it up. Question?
How often do the campus buses pick up?
The campus buses come by every 10 to 15 minutes. Every 10 to 15 minutes. And our school, I don't know if you guys can see this. There you go. You probably can't see it, but our school is designed on a hill, and we're pretty much on a giant horseshoe. So they just go up and down the entire base of campus all day, and they'll drop you off at every respective school. That's how I started here my first quarter. I didn't know where anything was, and I just took the buses, and it kind of gets you to every spot. But after a while, you kind of get to know the trails, kind of learn how to cut through places, and you can get to places really fast on foot. So that's why this is one of the most fit schools. Like, it's going to kind of force you to be that way. They call Merrill and Crown sterile Merrill, because the kids there like don't see the light of day because they're always on top of the hill, and no one wants to go up Cardio Hill to go say hi to them, so they're kind of up there alone. But that's okay. I mean, they get their hard science stuff done. That's what's important. Yeah, Sancho.
All right, well, since we're in front of the bookstore, can you tell us your experience with the curse?
All right, so Sancho wants me to talk about the curse. There's a curse about buying your respective school sweater first before you got accepted, and I will explain that curse. So last year I was on this very same tour, and I was all about going to Berkeley. Berkeley was my mission in life. That's where I wanted to go. I bought my sweater as soon as I got there. Everybody warned me about it, and I was really cocky. And I was like, no, I'm gonna get in. Like, I got it here. That's fine. So I was wearing my Berkeley sweater all throughout NorCal last year. And when push came to shove, I got into Berkeley, I got into UCLA, and I got into UC Santa Cruz. However, UC Santa Cruz obviously offered me a full ride, and it took a lot of deciding, but ultimately I decided to go here. So long story short is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Definitely don't be too cocky about your decision, or whether or not you're going to get in for that matter. Just stay level-headed. Understand that wherever you're going to get to, I can almost guarantee you this is going to be a moment that you're going to absolutely love in your life. I'm loving it here. Regardless of whether or not I got into Berkeley, I don't know what it would be like. But this experience has been really amazing. It's like, you know, you're finally on your own. Granted, I know we're all college students already. It was a big difference from commuting from home to Fullerton than it is living on my own now, seeing my parents like once every 3 months, if that.
What'd you do with the sweatshirt?
What's that?
What'd you do with your Berkeley
My Berkeley
sweatshirt?
sweatshirt's in my closet in my dorm right now, and I still pass through it from time to time, but I never wear it on. I never put it on. So I don't know. Do you guys need to do anything in the bookstore? Do you guys want to check it out, or should we keep going?
Let's keep on going. I want to see the campus.
Okay, cool. So if you guys want to